Waccamaw Warriors, I hope you all enjoyed your fall break because it's time to get back to work. As we gear up for the upcoming EOCs, tests, and final exams, remember that Christmas break is just 2 weeks away. Let's focus on raising those grades and finishing the semester strong. Get ready for some exciting holiday events this December. First up, we have our holiday door wrapping today from 4 to 6 p.m. There will be dress up days starting December 8th through December 12th. Each day has a cool theme. Monday is Ice Ice Baby, Tuesday is Naughty vs. Nice, Wednesday is Glitter vs. Glow, Thursday is Winter's Nap, and Friday is Blizzard's Out. Let's show off our holiday spirit together. If you dress up, be sure to find a student council member in the atrium to get some candy. This season is more about giving than receiving, and we want to help our community too. We're teaming up with the Ashley G Foundation to collect donations. On Monday and Tuesday, you can bring wrapping paper and blankets. And on Thursday and Friday, we'll be collecting household items like detergent and trash bags for the Family Justice Center. Every little bit helps. Today, we take a moment to shine a spotlight on the dedicated individuals who play a vital role in our school's athletic programs. Our athletic directors and coaches with our reporter Aaron Smith.
From organizing practices to mentoring our student athletes, these professionals work tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure that our teams not only compete but also grow, both in skill and character. Together, athletic directors and coaches help create opportunities for students to develop, compete, and represent our school with pride. Today, we extend our gratitude to our athletic directors and all of our coaches for the dedication and leadership they demonstrate every day.
Coaches are often seen as a role model, guiding our athletes through challenges both on and off the field. Let's hear from some of our coaches about their experience.
I'm here with
Coach Shay,
Coach Cheryl,
Coach LaShore,
Coach Overbeek,
Coach Schild.
and I'm going to ask you a little bit of questions, okay? Can you share a little bit about your background and what led you to become a coach?
Yeah, I grew up doing several different sports, and I love the teamwork and camaraderie that goes into athletics and the discipline because I think it shapes more than just athletics, but the individual outside of athletics. I wanted to be a coach because the impacts coaches had on me.
Well, when I was in high school, I played 3 sports: football, basketball, baseball. I ended up playing baseball in college. To be completely transparent, sometimes sports were the best part of the school day. You got to take school first, but I thought that athletics were a good way for people to get through the school day, and I wanted to help be a part of that.
I was always involved in athletics when I was in high school. It was always a really good outlet for me as a student to find a place where I could compete and win and be successful at something. And when I was at Coastal Carolina, an undergraduate, I started coaching voluntarily and then as a paid position coach at Sockasty High School. Then went on to coach a couple of years in Georgia, a couple of years in Illinois, and this is my 3rd year coaching and teaching at Waccamaw High School.
Well, it started my sophomore year in high school. I had a JV football, JV basketball coach who really encouraged me to get into this, and I was a 3-sport athlete, and so I didn't know exactly what I was going to coach, and I've ended up being a head varsity football, baseball, girls basketball, and boys basketball coach, which is kind of strange, but I really was an athlete that loved whatever season I was in.
So I was a team captain at Carolina Forest High School when I was in high school, and I played outfield. I went to Anderson University for 2 years before I transferred to Coastal. Didn't play at Coastal, but I played college baseball for 2 years. And, I come from a coaching background. My dad was an ACC basketball official and a college coach. My brother was a varsity coach at Carolina Forest. So I just have coaching in my blood. So it just kind of led me here, and I'm excited about what I do every day.
If you've had a coach in your past, what's something you've taken away from them and passed on?
I had an amazing high school coach, which made me want to be a high school coach as well. He really believed in me before I believed in myself, and I feel like at a young age, kids really need that, so I hope that I can be that for them.
One thing I've realized more as an adult looking back on it is the coaches that pushed me the hardest were the coaches that believed in me the most. And so sometimes you feel like your coach is kind of picking on you and stuff like that, but it's actually because you're underachieving. And I think that's awesome to realize as an adult.
The first head coach that I worked under at Sockasty, Doug Illing, he really showed me how a program should be run, how it's all about caring about people, how it's about servicing others. He was always a lead by doing and not by saying. And so I've always been inspired by the way he led that Sockasty program when I was there.
I had a lot of really good coaches that I got to play for. I played for a college baseball coach for a year who won over 1,000 games, and he was consistent and fair and a real big positive energy guy. And I've tried to take that from what I learned from him during that time.
Coach Jolly was my head baseball coach at Carolina Forest, and I actually texted him quite recently, and I said, I hear you when I talk to my players. So a lot of my demeanor, keeping kids accountable, but also having fun, that the combination of that is hard to do. That gray area I try to stick in.
And can you describe a particularly memorable moment or achievement from your coaching career?
Well, this is my second year coaching at Waccamaw, and every day is important to us. I think all the little strides. We recently had the region championship where a bunch of my kids PR'd, and that was very emotional for us, watching all of them succeed in one day. As for the track season, our boys won the state championship this year, and that was a huge deal. They worked really hard for that, so I was very proud.
Awesome. I've had a lot of success with individuals on this campus. It's awesome when somebody is trying again and again at something that they are failing and they're not deterred, and it will eventually click. They will eventually have success, and it's cool to see people persevere through the difficult times, even if they're not seeing the results. They know the hard work will pay off, and we have a lot of that on our campus.
When I was in Georgia, they asked me to be the soccer coach. I'd never kicked a soccer ball. But after a lot of hard work and the kids really bought in, my second year of being the head soccer coach, we won. We were co-champions in our region, hosted a playoff game for the first time. And that was a really special senior crew that committed and put in a lot of work to turn around their soccer season. So that was a really proud moment for me.
Well, the first year that we won a conference championship in Michigan, and we ended up winning 6 of those, but the first time I could tell you every detail of that last game. We won it 3-1. And I was just talking to our basketball guys about that yesterday, that just the chills that you got from all the work you put in and getting accomplished something like that was really a great experience. But I also got a chance to win a conference championship and 2 district championships coaching my daughter, which was extra special too, because I never planned on coaching my own kid, and it just added to the joy of it all.
2 years ago, you were one game shy of going to the lower state championship. So, I mean, that's definitely the highlight, but I really just enjoy the little moments, in the locker room and just having fun with the guys.
I'm here with
Khalil Simmons.
Baylor Gelly.
How have your coaches influenced your development as an athlete?
They have helped me so much. They push me to be the best person I can be, and they help me be a hard worker, and I love them for that.
I think they've helped and they've influenced me by just always pushing me to be the best person I can be. No matter if it's my playing ability or my attitude, they just always encourage to have a good attitude.
If you can name one coach specifically that's made a big impact on you, who would it be?
I'd say Coach Sophia, because she just graduated last year, but last year when I first started cheer, she would take me to tumbling, and that's how I got my skills. So kudos to her.
Definitely say Coach Ed. So he's not a teacher here, but he was 100% one of my favorite coaches ever. Just always pushed me to be the best athlete that I could be, no matter on or off the field. Just always to be a great person, and no matter what, just don't let anybody else get you down.
Today, I'm thrilled to introduce a key figure in our school's athletic program, our athletic director, Mr. Johnson. With a passion for sports and a commitment to student development, he is instrumental in fostering a positive and competitive environment for our athletes. Under his leadership, our sports teams have not only excelled in competition, but have also learned valuable life skills such as teamwork, resilience, and sportsmanship. Let's take a moment to hear from Mr. Johnson about his vision for our athletic programs and the importance of supporting our student athletes. I'm here with
Coach Johnson.
Can you share a bit about your journey to becoming the athletic director at Walker?
Years ago, as Coach Stone resigned from the position and decided to move forward, not being athletic director, I had the opportunity to take it over. I was thankful to the administration at the time who had entrusted me in the capabilities of doing the position. And so we went back and forth about what it entailed and what we needed to be doing, what was the vision of the school with being the athletic director. And I thought it was an area that I could help in, thought it was an area I could improve in, and all in the benefit for our student athletes.
What is your vision for our athletic program?
What I would love to see every student in the school become a student athlete and have a great experience in whatever sport they try to do in the school, the size of ours that has every sport that the high school league offers. I think it's important that all our students get involved, and when they get involved, I'd like for them to have the best experience that they could possibly have, and build relationships with other students and have long-lasting memories, and live and learn life lessons that they could take on after school.
Can you highlight any recent achievements or success of our athletic teams that you are particularly proud of?
here recently, our volleyball team won a region championship. We had several student athletes participate in the cross country meet. They'll participate in the state meet. Same thing in golf. Football went to the playoffs. So our sports are doing really well here. Swim state championship, and so those are some really good highlights. And I give all credit to Coach Williams and Coach Smith on that, who are also athletic directors, and they really go through all the other sports in the fall as I'm coaching football. And so all those team successes is given up to those student athletes and to the
Our athletes may wear the jerseys, but it's our athletic directors and all of our coaches who help make the wins, the memories, and the lessons possible. Thank you to all our athletic directors and coaches for your unwavering dedication and support. We appreciate everything you do for our school and our athletics. Until next time, I'm Erin Smith.
Thank you, Erin, for that wonderful story.
Welcome back, Warriors. I'm your host, Alex, with our previous champion,
Pierce.
going up against
Landon.
Let's get started. What is the name of the reindeer with a red nose?
Rudolph.
That is correct. What two things do you traditionally leave out for Santa on Christmas Eve?
Milk and cookies.
That is correct. In the song Frosty the Snowman, what made Frosty come to life?
The hat.
There you go. Correct. What Christmas beverage is also known as milk punch?
Eggnog.
That is correct. What spy hides around the house, reporting back to Santa on who has been naughty and nice?
The elf.
That is correct. What animated 2004 film is about a train that carries kids to the North Pole on Christmas Eve?
Polar Express.
That is correct. How many reindeer does Santa have?
Is it 8? 9?
That is correct. What do children typically get in their stockings if they're on the naughty list?
Coal.
That is correct. What date does Christmas fall on?
December 25th.
That is correct. We have our new winner here.
Landon.
Congratulations. Until next time, thank you.
We're also excited to highlight an important program, the Freshman Academy. This program helps new students transition smoothly into high school life.
Have you ever wondered what Freshman Academy really is? I'll tell you. Freshman Academy is designed to support students as they embark on their high school journey. It focuses on skills and resources that help them succeed academically. One of the key components of Freshman Academy is the orientation program. Students participate in activities with the school, like going outside and being rewarded with Chick-fil-A and going on field trips and many other things for their good behavior. Now let's ask some students how they feel about it. I'm here with Avery Collins, and I'm going to ask you a question. How do you feel about Freshman Academy?
Overall, it's kind of boring, but I mean, it's a study hall and a free period for us to get work done. They do assign us some work.
I'm here
overall, it's
with
pretty
Polly
nice.
and Bella, and I'm going to ask you a question. How do you feel about Freshman Academy?
I really enjoy Freshman Academy, and it also just gives me the opportunity to study for my other classes.
I like it. It's like a social hour kind of. I get to like talk to my friends, and then like the second part we like work on projects and stuff.
Now let's go ask some teachers. I'm here with Miss
V.
Okay, and I'm going to ask you some questions. How do you feel about being a Freshman Academy teacher?
To be part of the team of great teachers teaching Freshman Academy is really an honor, and I feel so blessed that the other teachers or part of the team are really very helpful, really doing their best to make this first year of Freshman Academy or Freshman Seminar really work, and I'm very honored to be part of that team.
Okay, and then my second question would be, have you seen any improvements with this academy?
Well, my honest opinion is, since it's the first year that we're doing this, like any other thing that you do for the first time, there's always going to be some improvements that we could work on. But so far, with what we have and what we have built in, I think by next year's transition, we could do our work better and we could make this very fulfilling for both the teachers and the students and make the students' learning experience better, especially being a freshman and first year in high school.
Thank you. Now let's go ahead and ask Chadwell a couple questions. I'm here with Dr. Chadwell, and I'm going to ask you some questions. Why do we have a Freshman Academy?
So part of Freshman Academy was looking at the gaps and holes that y'all have had in the past based on testing and things you weren't prepared for based on conversations we've had with all of y'all. in the past. So we thought that we would get a semester together and have our freshmen do things like graphing and organization and things where we thought that y'all needed extra help to be successful throughout high school.
Okay, and then is this something that our school has done before?
Many, many years ago. I've been here for a long time, and we did it maybe 12 years ago. So, yes, it has been done before.
And then what are the advantages?
So, the advantages are that the freshmen come together in small groups and they're able to become comfortable with each other in a new building and find a teacher that they're comfortable with that they can go to if something's going on or if they just need help. So, hopefully, it's been beneficial for all of them.
Yeah. So you see, Freshman Academy is a vital program that's the foundation for successful high school experience. If you're a new student, be sure to take advantage of this opportunity. That's all for today's segment. Back at ya.
I'm Roderick with Senior,
Addison Day.
and we're here to ask a few questions for Senior Spotlight. Now, Addison, what is one thing you are due to planning to make your senior year the best year yet?
I'm just planning on having fun with my friends, making the most of my senior year. I mean, we're only in high school once and just making it the best year yet.
That's good. Okay, what is your favorite memory at Waccamaw?
Probably just meeting all my closest friends that I didn't know before high school. I wouldn't be who I am without them, so.
Yeah, that's it. So, what teacher and staff that helped you and taught you the most at Waccamaw?
Probably Miss Plyler. She's not here anymore, but she was a great chorus teacher and she taught me all I know about music.
That's so great. Now that you are a senior, what advice you would give to underclassmen?
You don't have to do everything, all the clubs. Just pick stuff that you're good at and stick with it. And just have fun. I mean, you're only in high school once, so.
Exactly. I'm Roderick with Senior,
Brianna Gascardo.
and we're here to ask a few questions for Senior Spotlight. What are you planning to do to make your senior year the best year yet?
I've just joined a lot of clubs and I've been making new friends and kind of just going all out in terms of just trying out for new things.
That's perfect. What is your favorite memory at Waccamaw?
I really enjoyed all the clubs I've joined. I'm president of Key Club now, so it's just been great making all those memories with new members.
Mm-hmm. That's great. What teacher or staff do you feel like that helped you and taught you the most at Waccamaw?
Probably either Mr. Peterman or Mr. Kibler. Both have been great, helping me alongside figuring out what I want to do in life.
Great. Now that you are a senior, what advice you would give to underclassmen?
You don't have to do everything. Just, find what you're good at and do what you really enjoy to do because high school is too short to stick with something you don't love.
Exactly. I'm Roderick with Senior,
Alyssa Hall.
and we're here to ask a few questions. Now, Alyssa, what is one thing you are planning to do to make your senior year the best year yet?
Definitely just finish up what I've already started. Definitely maintain grades a good bit because you can definitely slip if you don't maintain that.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. What is your favorite memory at Waccamaw High School?
Definitely the football games. I gotta be honest, I didn't really like football, but it's just community and getting together.
What is the teacher that helped you and taught you the most at Waccamaw?
I'd say Miss Betty Boston. Most
Okay.
definitely.
That's great. And now that you're a senior, what advice you would give to underclassmen?
Just kind of be yourself. Don't really hold back and don't be apologetic towards certain people.
And this has been Senior Spotlight with Alyssa.
All right, Warriors, have you had a chance to guess the answer to this week's riddle on the back hall bulletin board? If not, put your thinking caps on. You hear it speak, for it has a hard tongue, but it cannot breathe, for it has not a lung. What am I? Have you guessed it? It's a bell. If you got it, congrats. If not, try again next episode of the Waccamaw Warrior News.
Welcome back from Thanksgiving break, Warriors. My name is Omari and I'm back with this week's sports events. This Monday, our JV boys and girls took the victory against Carvers Bay. The girls' ending score was 38-7, boys with a score of 58-24. December 8th, JV basketball teams travel to Soccer City. The first game starts at 6. The following Thursday, JV teams play at home against St. James at 6. On Tuesday, December 9th, both varsity basketball teams play Soccer City at home at 6. Then again, the following Friday, there's another home game against St. James. On December 10th, our wrestling teams will compete against Lucy Beckham, Philip Simmons, and Saukesty at home at 5. There are a lot of exciting games, so be sure to come out and support your Warriors.
Thanks for joining us today, Warriors. Remember to bring your donations next week to help our community. Let's show our Warrior spirit and make a positive impact. And remember, gratitude is greater than attitude.